Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. If you're doing well, because they're having a wonderful 16th of September. We just went for a nature corner. We just went for the day ahead. And we're about to go home. But I want to do a last video because you can still see a beautiful behind me. So it's quite simple. We're going to finish the day or the morning, at least the morning, with a simple video of recap. So yesterday we did 1 to 4 from One Piece. And I want to work in pairs of trees because I want to do trees, right? Always. So we're going to be reviewing episodes 5 and 6 instead of 4, 5, 6. So we usually would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But now we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tomorrow we're going to be able to do 7, 8, 9. Right? So episode number 4, super simple. We just left Captain Morgan, which was the Marine. We're facing our very first real pirate, Buggy the Clown. Right? We're meeting another one, which is Nami. And the beautiful thing in early date One Piece is how quick Luffy makes friend. And it's a nice thing because Luffy needs to make friend. Luffy needs allies, so he's less selective. He's just lucky because he found Nami, he found Usopp, he found Sanji. He found Chopper, he found Frankie. They find Bone. They're pretty lucky, right? So the fourth episode, we have Nami that steals from pirates. Where we know why, and her arc. But at the same time, Nami is a very mysterious character. We don't know much about her. So she betrayed Luffy and she brings him to Buggy the Clown. That way she'll get a reward, right? And Luffy still believes in her. Luffy puts Luffy in jail. Buggy puts Luffy in jail. Luffy's like, okay, well, this is supposed to happen. Of course, Zoro save him, and Zoro fights with Buggy. Buggy has a devil fruit that makes him able to separate his life. So for a swordsman, this is the worst fruit. And it's cool because Luffy has a devil fruit, right? Like, holy shit, that's just kind of cool that we're getting another devil fruit user. In the beginning of One Piece, there's very few that are using devil fruit, right? Because they're very rare. Now, at the end of One Piece, in the current season of One Piece, a lot of people use devil fruit. But at the same time, the cast of characters is insane. There's over 1,000 characters at this point. So, episode 4, we have the battle between Buggy. Buggy tells Nami, because Nami, again, she's trying to use Luffy to get some loot, to get some cash. We know why. And then Buggy's like, hey, you want to prove your loyalty to me? You have to kill your old captain, which is Luffy. She pretended it's her old captain because she lies. Nami lies a lot. And she doesn't kill Nami. She doesn't kill Luffy. Instead, choosing to betray Buggy. Now, I don't remember why there's possibly a reason why Nami protects Luffy, but they're not super close yet. The episode ends with Zoro being wounded and having to heal up. So in the 6th episode, we're going back. We're getting Zoro to heal. The problem with early day Straw Hats is Zoro is actually super strong. Luffy is super strong, but if one of them is injured, then the other one has to do all the work by itself. That's the early day problem with One Piece. Like, even until you meet Sanji, the third member of the pirate crew is Nami, and the fourth is Usopp. They're not very strong. So then you have Sanji that comes in and is like, yeah, I got you. So Zoro is wounded. Luffy's trying to find his friend, trying to find people. So he meets the mayor, and we're seeing a dog, and that dog is protecting a pet shop, right? And the beautiful thing about the 6th episode is it's less about fighting. See, every single episode till then was about fighting. So the first episode was Elvira. The second episode was Mephisto. The third episode was Captain Morgan. The fourth episode was Buggy the Clown. No, the fourth episode was the Mountain Bandits. The fifth was Buggy the Clown. And we see this dog, and he's protecting his pet store. Then we have the mayor that Luffy helps. And it does show a lot about Luffy, which is fantastic, because the mayor's like, hey, we think I'll tell about this dog, and how close the owner of the shop and the dog were. And the mayor described, it's beautiful. The mayor described this. The mayor is, okay. the mayor described the shop as the dark treasure. So the simple meaning of the treasure is already changing. A treasure isn't necessarily a chest full of coin. It's not necessarily gold. A treasure is whatever you make of it, right? The people you cherish, the people you treasure, which is beautiful. And again, the mayor sees Luffy as this pirate, and he doesn't treat him like a pirate. And even though they've been under assault, they've been under the dictatorship of Buggy the Clown, Boogie 298. Buggy, you still see Luffy, and it's like, you know what? You're not a bad person. And it's one of the most beautiful things happen. Luffy's like, hey, I like this old man. I won't let anybody hurt him. And it's one of the first time you really see Luffy being Luffy, right? Being the amazing leader that he is. Under the teaching of Garp, under the teaching of Ace, under the teaching of Shanks. And yeah, the episode finished. He fights the Beast Tamer. The Beast Tamer is pretty strong, but then again, he's controlling a lion. But then again, it's Luffy, he has plot armor. So pretty good episode. Pretty good 2 episode. That's basically it. Anywho, love you guys. Take it easy.